Life with Ben, only on PTV.
It is Saturday morning, August 17th. No, this is not my home version of Stonehenge, but it is 3 trees that are from Balsam Hill that I use to decorate, Christmas for one. But in this case, since it's August 17th, we're getting started with fall trees. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to do here. Every year after Christmas, we will pack up the trees the same way. They go back in the boxes that they came shipped in because they're just really easy to store this way in a closet here in Sherry's craft room. We also remember to put the lights in with the tree so we know which lights go with which tree. Lights are stored in plastic bags individually. There's strands of 100. These are 100 multicolor incandescent. There are also strands of white twinkle lights in here, which is what we use to put inside the tree after all the color lights are on, to make the tree twinkle like it's been sprinkled in fairy dust. Not fairy herpes, but fairy dust. What I'm going to do right now is pull out the treetop, which is right here, and I'm going to light this one with color lights. After that, we'll go to the next step. First thing to remember is to always use gloves. These trees can be very pokey. And when I mean pokey, I don't mean slow. I mean, they're very stiff and you can do a lot of damage to your fingers and your hands with scratches and scrapes and even possibly cuts if you don't use the right protective gloves. I have found that batting gloves that you can get at any sporting goods store work really well for this project. They have a grip on it so they don't necessarily pill on the fingers, and they allow you to be able to work with the lights and the branches without cutting yourself up. The most difficult part of the job sometimes can be fluffing the tree, not unfluffing. You're getting everything into place. This is a 6.5 foot Balsam Hill Berkshire mountain fir that I'm working with. I've probably had this tree for about 6 years or so. Everything is just about unfolded, being very height challenged with this type of thing. It can be a real job to try and get these trees lit. First things first, you want to make sure you test the lights before you even start stringing them onto the tree. It makes sense to some people, but you'd be amazed at how struggled some people are with lighting a tree. I'm going to go ahead and try this strand of lights. And here they are. They're all working. So I can go ahead and start stringing these lights onto the treetop. I like to keep them plugged in, so just in case some of them might start going out in the process, you can always stop, unstring the lights, and then get another strand. I'm a big believer in a lot of lights on trees. These trees are going to get lightly lit, and that means I'm just going to be very, very careful about getting lights on every branch, but not necessarily wound thoroughly through the tree like I would on the tree that's going to be right here where I'm sitting in my room in a couple of months. This is the last branch on the treetop. As you can see, it's fully colored now. Now that this is done, I can start working on the rest of the tree. This is the first tree done, and this is actually all the lights that are on. I've got the fall lights loosely wrapped around the outside, the color lights tightly wound around the inside, and then the white twinkle lights that you can see. They're in there for both the fall and the Christmas tree season. So this is just the first of 4 full-size trees that I'm going to be doing this season here at my house. That doesn't even include the forest that I'm going to be helping Arnie and Doug with. But this is just the first stage in what is going to be the fall trees. I'll get you an update on when we get all the signs and decorations and leaves and flowers on the fall trees. But for now, I gotta get some dinner. Remember, adventure is out there.